Now, the series of anti-government protests, also known as maandamano, have not only left a trail of death and destruction, but also many questions and unresolved issues. Since the 20th of March, when the first maandamano was staged right through to last week, lives have been lost and property destroyed in ugly incidents, some that involve violent confrontation between the police and protesters. But some incidents fail to fit any particular categories. Tonight, Citizen TV's Brenda Wanga reports on some incidents that raised both eyebrows and suspicion for their manner and subsequent handling by the government agencies.
In a scene reminiscent of wartime plunder, a farm belonging to the family of founding President Jomo Kenyatta became an unprecedented stage of free-for-all looting. Farm animals were carried away in droves as mobs descended on the Northland farms in a Zimbabwe-like white farm invasion. To wrap up the plunder, intruders vandalized some of the farm implements, setting a section of the property on fire. Curiously, there was no sign of government intervention, and looters enjoyed both the space and the time to carry out a raid that had all the hallmarks of a well-choreographed invasion. As the invasion in the Kenyatta Ruiru farm progressed, another attack was conducted in the industrial area of Nairobi. Spectre East Africa, a company associated with Azimio leader Raila Odinga, was a subject of attacks by goons with crude weapons. In both cases, the attacks appeared well organized and well coordinated. The police response when it came was too little, too late at the Kenyatta farm. Law enforcement showed up nearly 24 hours later, but perhaps more telling was the not so subtle warning shots that had been fired hours before the invasion by pro-government leaders.
Usipoheshimu mali ya watu wengine. Sisi wa Kenya wa hapa Mount Kenya tuko na maswali mingi ya zile mashamba kubwa kubwa mumejishikia, tukianzia na hapo Thika Road Nairobi, hapo Ruiru. Kabla hatujaenda Taita Taveta, kabla hatujaenda Nakuru, mali ya Mkenya ikivamiwa, hata hizo mashamba zenyu tutazivamia, na wenye hawana mashamba wapate mashamba Kenya hii. Musifikiri ati wananchi wa kawaida ndio watapoteza mali. Even you will pay a price if you continue to instigate violence and bloodshed in this country. And that is my message to none other than Uhuru Kenyatta.
In the aftermath of those attacks, the government promised action, including prosecutions of suspects.
What happened in Northlands is a serious crime. And I want to report, yes, we have undertaken investigations, and we will be arraigning some suspects very soon. It has taken a bit of time because of the politicization.
Away from Ruiru and industrial area, another curious incident was in the offing. A seemingly well-organized mob attacked and set ablaze a public service vehicle along Ngong Road. The attackers disappeared, and to date, it is not known if anyone was arrested or prosecuted for the attack. Further south of the city on the same day, a container truck was attacked along the southern bypass and set ablaze. It is also not clear if any arrests were made.
So kulikuwa na commotion hapo, wamekuja kwa gari ndogo ziko hapo, everyone is trying to turn.
More recently, an attack on the Nairobi Expressway left the country reeling under huge repair bills running into hundreds of millions of shillings. Here again, what appears as organized groups descended on the road from early morning and wreaked havoc before law enforcement showed up to contain them. But the damage had already been done. While the identity of the attackers in nearly all the above attacks is not a tough riddle to crack, the lackluster pace of bringing them to book has raised both eyebrows and suspicion about the ever-present hand of dirty tricks in the country's politics. It was former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko who once let the cat out of the bag on the world of official dirty tricks.
Mimi nataka kutoboa niseme hivi. 2017 wakati kulikuwa na maandamano ya ODM, mimi na Kibicho na Deep State wale wengine na system tuliwenda kuprint t-shirts za ODM, tukanunua magari second hand kwa mashowroom, tukazichoma huko Ngong Road, ionekane ni ODM, kumbe ni Deep State na system.
If past experiences is anything to go by, then Kenyans will be waiting that much longer to see if and when the perpetrators of this latest incidents of lawlessness will be held accountable. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV, Nairobi.